Hey guys, Nikki Harden, psychic medium, spiritual transformational coach, and the formulator of 21, my cleanse. So fun. So I'm about to go into the gym to get a workout in, and I was on the call today with one of my coaching clients, and it was really interesting because I saw her falling into a trap that I see so many people fall into. And that trap is buying into the misbelief that you need to change, that there's something wrong with you. Okay? And your job, this is like all wrong. Your job is not to change yourself. Your job is to love all aspects of yourself 100% unconditionally, to remove the judgments that you have about yourself, whether they're the right or the wrong, right? Because you've probably decided that this is the right way and this is the wrong way, and this is really good about me and this is really bad about me. So what ends up happening when you live your life through this lens of good, bad, right, wrong, there's something wrong with me, I need to fix it, I'm broken, I need to change myself. You're consistently reinforcing that misbelief that there is something wrong with you. And when you look at the world through the lens that we are human, we are spiritual beings utilizing a human experience for growth. We are spiritual beings first. And our spiritual beings are here. We're utilizing this human experience to return to the truth of who we are, which is the pure essence of love. Spirit is not judging us. Spirit does not judge us for being greedy. Spirit does not judge you for failing. You can never fail, by the way. Spirit does not judge you for even for doing something that really we would look at and be, wow, that's just so unjust. How could somebody do that? You're not the only person that's judging is the human. And so when you're looking at your life through the lens, the spiritual lens, the context that you're utilizing this experience to grow and move more fully into your loving, the greatest thing that you can do is accept all aspects of yourself exactly as you are right now. And that is the most powerful place that you can live from. Because every single person in the world has a light and a shadow. It's part of being in the human experience. And when you run from the shadow, or you judge the shadow and you try to change the shadow, you tell that part of yourself that it's bad, it's wrong, what you're doing is you're reinforcing it. And typically what happens is that part then becomes the driving force, and it will create consistent patterns in your life where you're constantly repeating these patterns that are then triggering that misbelief, that misunderstanding, that misassociation. So returning to all of this, the greatest thing you can do for yourself, your fastest path to ascension, to transformation, to loving, is to love all aspects of yourself, to accept all aspects of yourself 100% unconditionally. And when you do that, you will be so empowered, because when you live from that place where you're not in judgment of your shadow, you're coexisting with your shadow, just like you're coexisting with your light and with your strength. So how this will play out is you'll go into a relationship and you'll be that strong, powerful person, because you'll recognize when you're living in your light, and you'll recognize, oh, that's the limitation story, and that's what's coming in. And I'm okay being with that and seeing that. And that's not going to rule my world. It's not going to cause me to react the way I used to, and to go into upset, and then to react in this relationship that is then going to create the same consistent outcomes in all the other relationship patterns that I have. Or if you're in your career, maybe you're making strides, you want to have a stride for reaching a goal in your career, and typically it's always around money, right? So if you're in this place where you're reaching for the goal, you're reaching for the goal, you're reaching for the goal, you're reinforcing that part of you that's living in lack, that believes that it doesn't have it already, or that it's not okay if it doesn't have it, that it's worthiness, that it's security, that it's safetyness, that it's good enough will only be if it reaches that goal of that financial outcome. So again, it goes back to what it is that you want to create in your life. Look at where you have the resistance. Look at what those stories are inside your consciousness. What are those emotions? What are those thoughts? What are those stories that are coming forward as you're moving forward in that goal? And can you love those stories? Can you love those emotions? Can you love those thoughts? And live with them with zero judgment, and not react to them, but respond to them, and live from a place of empowered. And when you can, you're going to notice that you're going to move towards your goals in a much faster, more easeful way, because you're not living as a victim in lack. You're living as a fully whole, empowered, beautiful, bright, capable soul that you are. So that's my sharing for the day as I'm going into the gym, and I felt so inspired. I couldn't wait to try to make this fancy video and look all right. Like, I even just flew in super late and I'm on Pacific.
Gotta pick up the eating first.
Oh, and I'm getting interrupted. It's so great. So yeah, I just had to share that from my heart, because I had that call today with one of my coaching clients, and I'm helping her take these strides in her business, and she's moving through her own consciousness and these aspects inside of herself, and seeing these patterns of procrastination or self-doubt, and she's judging them and criticizing them. So I love working with her to help her free up all of that negativity, all of that judgment, and to then set herself up for success, not only in the mental and emotional aspect of her life, but on the physical plane with tangible action steps. And so these are some of the things that we're working towards. So embrace all aspects of yourself, accept all aspects of yourself, and notice how that is actually going to support you so much in moving forward in your goals, where you're living from a place of worthiness and a place of whole and completion, and expansion. Like, you're just so empowered, and so the universe will respond and bring it to you. I hope that helps, and I'm always here to help. If you have questions, feel free to drop comments, DM me, reach out to me. I'm always here to help. Okay,